We had horses in the backyard from as long as I can remember, and first chance I got to leave school and go to the stables, I think I left the next day after I decided, and I've been here ever since. I've got a good team behind me. We've only got a small team. My wife Alicia and my father Greg, they both work here every day, and probably the last couple of seasons we've been able to buy probably touch better class horses with a few new owners come on the scene, and normally most horses we get a value for money, and I still buy a lot of those.
Your stable's led by star sprinter Inquiry. How did you come to acquire him after he started his career south of the border, and what plans do you have for him going forward?
I was lucky enough to get him through Chris and Brian Jorgensen from Cairns, and I knew Chris and they asked me if I wanted to train him, and he ran second at Doomben last start, and actually had to leave him down there, and he's racing again next week with John Smurden looking after him since I'm not allowed down in the zone, so he'll do a bit of racing down there, and hopefully he comes back for the carnivals, but it'll be interesting to see how he handles it down there first.
You've got Bo Appo on all of your starters for Tuesday's meet. Is he someone that you forged a good partnership with, and somebody that you trust on your horses?
Yeah, no, Bo, he came up here probably a month ago, and he comes and rides work every day, and he's riding them all at Mackay, but he's ridden 3 of them before. He's ridden them well, and the other horse he's ridden work before, so I'm happy to have him on. And he's a lightweight jockey, so you don't have to worry about not being able to make the weight. He can ride them all anywhere he goes.
Flying Cass makes the step up to the 1560 metres, a distance that he's only run once at. Is that where you see his ideal trip, and how's he shaping up second up from that small let up?
She definitely wants a mile. Last start was probably going to be 6 weeks between runs, so we started in the 1200. She raced well. She just lacks a turn of foot, but she raced well at Mackay the start before, and she probably had a bit of a better run. She might have finished a bit closer.
Only Want to Sing is going for his 4th on the trot. Where do you see his potential taking him?
He's a horse that I've got a lot of time for. He's got plenty of ability. He's never a horse that wins by big margins. He only does what he has to do, but I think if he keeps stepping up, he'll keep going with him. He just haven't seen the best of him yet.
One More Emotion has run the staying trip previously, but starts to go back up in distance again on the back of 2 shorter trips recently. Third up now and hitting his straps. Is this an ideal race for him to step up in distance?
It was a good run the other day. 1300 is probably a touch short. He's always probably going to be better a mile. 1800. I stepped him up to 2100 at Cairns last year. He ran 4th in the MHC Cup, so it'd be nice if we could head that way again.
She's a Zinger is having her first start for you after arriving from the Barry Lockwood stable. What did you like in this lightly raced filly, and how has she taken to Central Queensland?
No, she settled in great. She came up in terrific order from Barry. The owners sent her up here. Thought it might have been a bit easier for her and might be some cutest money she can get hold of while she's up here. She's a very fast horse, and Mackay will suit her well, but she's been terrific since she's been here.